We should welcome the Saudi Crown Prince when he visits the UK if we want to tackle extremism. Photo, Getty Najah Al-Otaibi 13 hours Thursday, March 1, 2018. My father, a Bedouin, was born in a tent. He went on to have a successful army career, reaching a high rank. My mother, who never attended formal school, married him at 16. Together they raised 13 sons and daughters. I was born in the middle and I, like my siblings, now live and work around the world, from Los Angeles to London. My parents' story and those of their children mirrors the trajectory of Saudi Arabia itself, from a formal, strictly hierarchical tribal society proudly aware of its importance as the home of Mecca to, through oil wealth, hard work and education, an unprecedented modernization of the country. Huge strides. Women, like me, educated abroad, have the prospect of leading lives back home, enabling Saudi Arabia to play a leading role in a rapidly changing world. Man who with a vision for this new Saudi Arabia, as well as the power to enforce it, is Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, known universally as MBS. Under him things are changing, quickly. The British people of course have the right to protest against MBS's policies. But we should also think about the wider security issues in the UK-Saudi relationship. MBS's latest decision is to allow Saudi women to serve in the National Army. My father, who for years encouraged me and my sisters to travel abroad and lead free adult lives, has been stunned by the breathtaking speed of the changes, as have we. We wait to see will be the next shibboleth to fall will be welcoming change. But women's rights aside, why should Britons embrace the man so closely involved with the war in Yemen, a member of a royal family which has so often let itself down with greed and corruption? Let's start with his avowed intolerance of religious extremism. Radical new measures have targeted Islamic preachers, meaning that all Saudi-based clerics traveling abroad to preach must now get government permission. The British people of course have the right to protest against MBS's policies. But we should also think about the wider security issues in the UK-Saudi relationship. Both Britain and Saudi Arabia are painfully aware of and scarred by terrorist attacks whose ideological roots all too often stem from the country of my birth, roots which are now in MBS's sights. The initiatives in his Vision 2030 include the pledge that Saudi Arabia should be a tolerant country with Islam as its constitution and moderation as its method. Preventing extremism. Radical new measures have targeted Islamic preachers, meaning that all Saudi-based clerics traveling abroad to preach must now get government permission, a step designed to prevent the spread of extremists' messages of hate and violence. Of course, the major controversy is over Yemen. The horrors of this conflict are appalling. During the Crown Prince's visit, we should acknowledge the challenge of tackling extremism in the country, while also making clear concerns about the conduct of the war. But as MBS meets Theresa May next week, we should remember the picture of UK-Saudi relations, and the fact that, in order to truly tackle the roots of extremism and radicalization, the Crown Prince will be an essential ally in the years to come. Najah Al-Otaibi is a research fellow in the Center for the Response to Radicalization and Terrorism at the Henry Jackson Society. In News https://innews.co.uk